Alright guys, it's a bit of a sad day today because this is officially going to be my last video in this kitchen. Just wanted to start off the video with some light-hearted attention seeking. I'm gonna be moving out soon, and now the soon has become even sooner because it's literally in a few days. And because this is the last time I'm gonna be using this kitchen, I wanted to actually cook something. I know I've done a lot of baking stuff here, but this time I actually want to cook. So yeah man, today I'm gonna choose a random country and I'm gonna cook their national dish. And what I need for that is my laptop because unfortunately I do not have a random country generator inside my membrane. Here we go, random country generator. So I'm gonna do this 3 times, and out of the 3 countries there, I'm gonna decide which one I wanna do. Okay, cool. So first country we got 3, 2, 1, Bolivia. Okay, Bolivia's national dish is called salteña. What is this? Oh, is it like a patty? Oh, this is like a Bolivian patty. I don't know anything about Bolivia. Even Olivia, she went to my school. I still don't know anything about her. All right, cool. So that's option 1. We're gonna do this again. Random country generator, option 2. We got Australia. All right, what is this? You're gonna eat kangaroo bollocks. Their national dish is roast lamb. Okay, that doesn't sound that interesting. And last but not least, actually we don't know if it's least because this could be the worst country in the world. What is the worst country in the world? Next random country, we got the Philippines. That's somewhere that I've never been that I want to go to. All right, let's see what their national dish is. Adobo. Adobo. Am I saying that correctly? Adobo. Bro, I actually don't know any Filipino words. All I know is that these men are good at basketball, dancing. Wait, why Filipinos are just good at everything? No, they're bad at football. I don't know any Filipinos that are good at football. Ooh, this looks nice. It's like a stew, or I was gonna say curry. That is not the right word. Bit stupid of me. I've said that so many times, but I'm gonna curry on. You know what, low-key, I don't think I've done anything from Southeast Asia. I've done Africa, Europe, Caribbean. We haven't done Southeast Asia yet. So yeah, this is the one I'm gonna lock in, the Philippines. We're gonna make Adobo today. No, Adobo. Adobe sponsor me. Okay, cool. Let's make our first Southeast Asian dish. Let me take this microphone off. I was meant to only put it on the spoon for the intro. Ended up spooning it the whole time. Adobo recipe. You know what? Let me find out how to say this before I keep saying it wrong.
Adobo.
Adobo. Adobo. Okay, cool. Oh, I like when people do this. I like when I go on the recipe instructions tour guide. I like it when they just have the ingredients and pictures of the ingredients. But okay, cool. It's currently 3 in the morning. No, not 3. It's 2 in the morning right now. Also, that clock is wrong, so I'm not gonna tell you what time it is. You just have to guess. You know what? If anyone in the comments can guess what time it actually is right now, then you win 400 Filipino dollars. I'm gonna get the ingredients and then we're gonna get to making chicken adobo. Duolingo, sponsor me. Got all my ingredients here. Bro, this already smells nice. I haven't even started cooking. All right, to make an Abodo, I forgot how to say it already. Straight from the streets of Manila. What we need, raw apple cider vinegar, but they spelled cider wrong. They spelled cider with a Y. Got our boneless chicken thighs here. This is meant to be the main event of this video. And we got some garlic, onion, white onion, also known as spring rolls, spring onion, some bay leaves, and then we also got some black peppercorns. And last but not least, we got the rice. All right, cool. These are all our ingredients. Let's get to cooking. Bro, I'm just deep in now. I genuinely don't know much about the Philippines in general. I just know where it is. I know Manila. They speak Filipino, but that's all I Filipino. Let's go back to our friend's website. Who's this person? Her name is Nagi Mehashi. All right, cool. So first thing, we need to marinate the chicken briefly. You want to get the chicken breast first and mix it with the soy sauce and the vinegar. Oh, I forgot an ingredient. I didn't have to buy this because I already had some, but we also need some light soy sauce. Okay, first step is we need to make the marinade for the chicken, and that consists of the bay leaves, the chicken, the soy sauce, the garlic, and the vinegar. I'm gonna put these on. Shout out Fetty Wap. I got my bowl here. This is where we're gonna make our marinade for the chicken thighs. First things first, what you wanna do is wash your chicken. You know what they say about salmonella. If you have salmonella, you will die. All right, cool. We've washed our chicken. Both Sam and Ella are not with us any longer. What we want to do next is add our light soy sauce. Also, I noticed whenever I wash chicken, people seem to have an issue with it. And then I see other people make videos online and they don't wash their chicken and people have an issue with that as well. No matter what you do, people are going to criticize you. First thing we add is the light soy sauce. It smells so rich, bro. I feel like I'm back in Japan. Is that racist? It's just, I smell soy sauce and it just reminds me of Japan. And if that is racist, then I'm very soy. Anyways, we're going to add this in. That is a lot of soy sauce. What did the Spanish man say to his wife after the dark witch turned him into ketchup? Hola, wife. Soy sauce. We're gonna add the vinegar in here. I'm gonna do a bit more just because. There is no just because. And then we also wanna add our garlic. Unfortunately, the garlic is not cut up. Cutting garlic is one of my least favorite things to do in cooking. The effort to reward ratio is so low. You need to do each individual clove and they're all small. See, this is what I hate about garlic cloves sometimes as well, is that they'll just have these tiny pieces that spawn in sometimes, attached in the middle, like it's not fully grown. I feel like those ones are the most annoying. Because look, this is the normal size, yeah? And then sometimes bits like this, look at the size difference in these two. What am I supposed to do with this? And these are not garlic cloves, these are just garlic socks. This is a big garlic, fully clothed. This one, socks. She said 3 garlic cloves. I don't know what they did to end up in prison, but we're gonna free them anyway. One thing I've never understood is when someone's friend goes to prison, yeah, and their friend is a Michelin star criminal that's either killed or stabbed someone, and you see them on social media, they talk about free my guy. No, keep him. No one wants to see your criminal boyfriend on the streets. And a lot of people have the cheek to say their friend hasn't even done anything wrong. You know what the guy did. You were there. The feds got him. Good. And another thing that pisses me off is all the like prison flexing. People that talk about, oh yeah, I went prison. I did 9 years. I did 10 years. Okay. Because what you're basically saying is I committed a crime and I got caught. You committed a crime, you got caught, you lived in a box with bare other man, and now you leave prison and suddenly it's a flex. Anyways, we need to add the garlic in now. We've got the vinegar, the soy sauce, and now we're adding the garlic in. Okay, cool. Next up, we need to add the bay leaves. How many to add? All right, we're gonna go in with 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do 4 bay leaves. And you should make this too, but 4 bay leaves. Okay, now we just wanna give them a nice little mix and then leave them to sit for 20 minutes. So I'm gonna get my mixing gloves on because I do not like touching this kind of stuff. Let's commit surgery. This is the mixture and this is the mixing. I just clocked, I haven't done a cooking video in ages. When was the last time I cooked something? I made Jamaica's national dish, ackee and saltfish, and I made that with my ackee. Does it feel normal for you, by the way? As a viewer, does it feel weirder when I'm doing a cooking video when my brother's not here? Because I haven't done one without him in like 2 years. This is what our mixture's looking like. Now I just need to let it sit for 20 minutes so it can marinate. And just move it out of the way so that no one gives it evil eye. I'm gonna set a 20-minute timer. In the meantime, like I said before, I don't know that much about the Philippines. I'm pretty sure I don't know any Filipino words as well. So what we're gonna do for the remaining 19 minutes of waiting is we're gonna learn some Filipino together. And if you are Filipino, then you already Filipino how to say these words. Bro, this should be a Duolingo. Duolingo sponsor me. Let's see, easy phrases to learn. How are you is kumusta ka. The thing is, I don't even know how people pronounce stuff. Like, I don't know what Filipino sounds like. Bro, I need to figure out what the pronunciation is like.
Hello.
Hello. Kumusta? One thing I'm not good at is accents. I'm so bad.
How are you? Kumusta ka?
Oh, so how are you is basically hello and then you add ka at the end. Kamusta ka? Got it. Thank you. Oh, that is the next one.
Thank you. Salamat.
Thank you is salamat. I'm gonna sit here instead. We still got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to learn as much Filipino as we possibly can. By the way, if I'm butchering stuff, Duolingo has not sponsored this video.
Pakiusap.
Please is pakiusap.
No problem.
No problem.
Walang problema.
Ooh, that sounds kind of Spanish. No problem is walang problema. Why does that sound Spanish? No cabron. Pakirampo. Let's find out if some Filipino words are derived from Spanish or if they were colonized by the Spanish. Oh, okay. So yeah, the Spanish did colonize them for over 300 years. That explains it. Oh, so como está is como estás. So do Filipinos hate Spanish people? By the way, if you find this segment long, pasensya na. Okay, cool. Timer's just gone off. That means that chicken is now marinated. Next, you take it out and then you fry it. So now we need to heat 1 tablespoon of oil in a skillet over high heat. Oil skillet. I'm pretty sure this is a skillet. I think it just means pan. Right, I struggle with English sometimes. I think it's a skillet issue. Let's bring you here. Come here. I need to wait for the oil to heat up, but I don't know how to check without. This is our first piece of chicken going in. Okay, wait. Was that meant to happen? All right, let's go number 2. And last piece, last but not least. All right, cool, that's all our chicken pieces in there. She said to cook it for 1 minute on each side. Bro, this genuinely smells so nice already. Okay, I think it's been a minute. So yeah, we're gonna turn them all over. Okay, cool, I think that was a minute on each side. Now we need to remove it off the heat and we're just gonna put it to the side. All right, cool, next step, what Auntie Nuggy has suggested to, no, she didn't suggest anything. She said do this or die. What Nuggy has nagged us to do is chop up some onion. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna get our onion. We're gonna kill it. Got our onion here, chopping board here, knife here, skillet is back there, and then we're gonna skill this. I prefer cutting onions way more than garlic. I think I already said that, but I'll say it again. And if you think otherwise, then you're not even bum licking, you're just garlicking. I was thinking right now, do I prefer cooking videos or baking videos? And as I'm doing this, I think I prefer cooking. I just feel like this is so much more interesting. Like the ingredients are kind of different. Or maybe just because I'm learning more about the Philippines. I didn't know they were colonized by Spain. Also, apparently I saw on TikTok here, this is the part of the onion that makes you cry, the bulb. I think that's what it's called. Is it? I can't remember. I thought I was gonna have a light bulb moment. No, just onion bulb. Okay, these onions are starting to make me cry a little bit. So maybe whatever I just said before was not true. I need to try and use this teary moment to my advantage. Oh, we can try and guilt trip a sponsor. Duolingo. I'm moving back to my parents' house and I really don't want to. I think just moving out and not having my own space anymore, it weighs on me a lot, and I don't know, it's just difficult, especially knowing that Duolingo's not sponsoring you. I've worked with you guys before. We literally did a video similar to this and it was us trying to cook something but in another language. I'm trying to get more like onion juice in my eyes. This is meant to be like the finale of the guilt tripping, so I need maximum onion. How does it even make you cry? Does it make you cry when you smell it or when it goes in your eyes? I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna smell and go in my eyes. Duolingo. Wait, my camera's falling. This is hard for me to... Actually, bun it. Anyone. This guilt tripping applies to any brands out there. You know what? Let's try another method. Instead of guilt tripping, let's try threatening. Let's threaten brands. I know you're watching this right now. Bad things will happen. That was the wrong approach. We're going to go back to guilt tripping. By the way, that whole segment was not me. I went on ChatGPT. I was like, oh, I'd make a video of me crying. The next step is to basically fry the onions in here with the sauce that was already generated from the marinade. It says to add a bit more oil. There we go. And hopefully nothing explodes. We're gonna add the onion in. Oh, this is already smelling great, man. We're gonna mix this up, let that cook for a bit, and then we wanna add, oh, it still looks like I'm crying. Life is hard. Look guys, can you see my scar? From when I fractured multiple bones in my skull. All right, cool. We need to add 1 cup of water. Did you see that? Look at this multitasking cameraman, narrator, guilt tripper. 1 cup of water. We also need to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Oh, that's interesting. And 1 tablespoon of whole black pepper. Ah, no! Oh my God, I got cinnamon everywhere. There's a lot of cinnamon on the floor. Right now, I'm not in the mood to clean it up. So I'm just gonna add my brown sugar, 2 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon of flour, 1 tablespoon of whole black pepper. I'm gonna add a bit more just in case. We also want to use the remainder of this marinade and add it in here. And then we want to add this mixture, which is the sugar, black pepper, and water. And we want to bring it to the boil and then let it simmer. I need to change my camera battery because it's gonna die. Okay, this looks like it's boiling. Now we need to let it simmer. So what we're gonna do, it's now cooled down and simmered. It says it needs to simmer for 5 minutes. And after that, that's when we add the chicken back in and just basically cook the chicken there. Oh, apparently the sauce, like this here, is gonna turn into a thick jam-like syrup. The only issue I have here is that I need to make the rice. One thing that I'm so bad at making is rice. I don't know what it is, I always get it wrong. I can't seem to get it rice. Like it's always either too sticky or too hard. I feel like rice is one of those things, yeah, that is proper simple. Like the steps are simple, but I always just get it wrong. But you know what, today, we're also gonna get it wrong because we like to be consistent. Okay, now apparently we add the chicken, not apparently, now we add the chicken in. Okay, this is nice. This is a good dinner. And now we just let this simmer for 20 minutes. You know what I would wanna do? I wanna do like a proper niche Filipino job. Like I wanna do a job, I wanna work a job that you can only find in the Philippines. So if there's any Filipinos, oh yeah, if there are any Filipinos watching this, let me know, please. Because yeah, again, I don't Filipino anyone's demographics here. In the time that I've just been chatting rubbish, look, the sauce is already becoming a bit more sticky. I didn't even know that's how that worked. Guys, I think something bad might have happened. I don't know if this is burnt or not, but apparently now I need to turn these over. What? Oh my God, it just lost its leg. All right, we got it back on somehow. And there's a will, there's a Smith. All right, cool. We've turned all these over. I know it looks a bit burnt, but it still smells good. All right, cool. Now the next step, I need to make the rice. So, bro, the last time I made rice, I was in uni. Okay, from what I remember, to make the rice, you add the rice, you put your finger in, and you see something with the water in the finger, and then you cook it. We've got our rice generator here. We've got our rice there. I don't know how much I need. We're gonna go for, I know rice expands, so I'm gonna try not to add too much. My first time making rice, I didn't know that it just flipping obesified inside the water. Bro, I made rice for the whole of London. I swear that I was giving it to everyone. There's about, what, like 10 million people in London, 11 million. I gave it to all of them, and then I went to Bangladesh and there was still 5 kilos left. We're gonna wash this quick. All right, that should be washed by now. If it's not, then I don't mind getting rice salmonella. And I'm pretty sure you add water. I don't know what the technique is. It's like you put your finger like here. Bro, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just sticking my finger in there. I don't even know what temperature to put it. I don't know if there's meant to be big fire or small fire. All right, there we go. We're gonna just keep it. For the time being, bro, I have so many things to do. Like I haven't packed anything. When I say I haven't packed anything, I haven't started anything. I've even put 1 sock in a box. Oh, do you know what I should do? One thing I've actually never done on YouTube is like a day in a life video, just because my day-to-day is not that interesting. But I was thinking tomorrow, I might actually film a day in a life video, just so I can show you visually how uninteresting my life can be. Hey, what's going on here? Bro, I just checked on the rice. I think I cooked it. Like the rice is cooked. And I don't mean that in the cooking sense. Wait, actually, this isn't bad. What am I talking about? Okay, the bottom is burnt, innit? But the rice itself looks calm. I actually made okay rice. We're basically almost there. I think we're almost done. Okay, cool. Last but not least, we just need to add the green onions, or when it's not winter, the spring onions. What? These are looking healthy. Spring onions done. Now we just add them into the chicken adobo. Mix. Okay, cool. Now I just need to plate up. Bro, I'm actually so hungry, and this is looking like a good, healthy, filling meal. Okay, cool. Table clean, rice is there, and now we are going to annihilate this. This is what it's looking like. I know everything's looking a bit burnt, but hopefully the taste is gonna be nice. Which brings me on to my next subject, the nice. All right, this is the plating up part. This is usually my favorite part of this whole process. No, the cleaning is. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this is saying. We're gonna add some of our premium grade Manila rice. I'm trying to think of like a cool artistic way to present this plate. Unfortunately, there's nothing going on in my brain. But thankfully, I'm not an artist that is gonna go on to do bad things. I think we'll just keep it nice and simple. I feel like this is a nice, simple dish. I'm gonna let the flavors speak for themselves. Okay, yeah, the rice is a bit burnt at the bottom, I can't lie. But you know what? Look at that. The rice is burnt, but it adds a bit of color. And that's just like life in general. Imperfections are a part of us. That's what makes us human. And that's what contributes to making us feel alive. I'm gonna add the chicken. Chicken thigh, right there. There we go. Oh, yeah, my mouth is watering. My mouth is... Bro, even the chicken's eager to get on the plate. Oi. I present to you Philippines' national dish, chicken adobo. One last look before I devour this. Premium grade chicken adobo. Bro, I feel at home. I feel at peace. I feel rejuvenated with just one bite. I forgot to add something. Sesame seeds. It's a bit late, but hopefully the adobo looks a bit more adobo-y. I forgot I added peppercorns. Bro, that nearly broke my tooth. But yeah, Philippines. Salamat. Kamusta? What does kamusta mean again? How are you? Yeah, kamusta. And yes, also kamusta after watching this video. Let me know. Like I said, if there's any Filipinos that Filipinos if I did well or not, then let me Filipino. I'll see you next time. What I need to do now is go to bed. I need to film my first ever day in the life video tomorrow morning early before I move out of this house and start a new arc of my life. Thank you for watching. Sorry, no, Salamat for watching. Wait, no, I forgot to rate this. This is a solid 8.5 out of 10.